Disrespect is something we all face at some point, and it can feel upsetting or even frustrating. But what if we handled it differently? The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers powerful insights to manage tough moments with calmness and wisdom. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, stay grounded, and act with integrity, even when others are unkind. In this article, we'll uncover 10 simple Stoic strategies to help you respond to disrespect in a positive and thoughtful way. Let's explore how these timeless ideas can bring peace and strength to your daily life. Stay with me. 1. Keep your calm. A central idea in Stoicism is that it's not events that upset us, but how we perceive and interpret them. Epictetus wisely said, "People are disturbed not by things, but by the view they take of them." This means that disrespect in itself has no power to harm us. It's only when we assign negative meaning to it that we feel hurt or angry. When someone disrespects you, take a step back and realize that their behavior reflects their own thoughts, emotions, and struggles. It says more about them than it does about you. Their words or actions don't define your value or worth unless you allow them to. By shifting your perspective, you can remain calm and focused. Instead of reacting emotionally, remind yourself that you control your response. Letting someone's negativity influence your state of mind only gives them power over you. The Stoic approach encourages you to maintain inner peace, understanding that external events are beyond your control. Disrespect doesn't have to shake your confidence or disturb your emotional balance. Remember, you're in charge of your thoughts and reactions. By staying composed, you demonstrate strength and self-mastery, hallmarks of a true Stoic mindset. 2. Reflect on yourself. Self-reflection is a key practice in Stoicism. The philosophy teaches that the way we think shapes the way we live. As Marcus Aurelius famously said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This means that taking the time to examine your thoughts and actions is essential for living well. When someone disrespects you, pause and reflect. Ask yourself, is there any truth in what they said or did? Did I contribute to the situation in any way? How can I respond in a way that matches my values and principles? Looking at the situation objectively helps you avoid emotional reactions and make decisions based on reason. It allows you to see both your role and the other person's perspective more clearly. Instead of getting defensive, use the moment as an opportunity to grow. Reflection helps you learn from the experience and prepares you to handle similar challenges in the future. By thinking calmly and rationally, you can respond in a way that reflects your inner strength and character. This practice turns moments of disrespect into valuable lessons for personal improvement. 3. Learn to pause. Seneca once said, "Whenever you are angry, be assured that it is not only a present evil, but that you have increased a habit." This Stoic insight reminds us how quickly strong emotions like anger can take over, leading to impulsive decisions we often regret later. When faced with disrespect, one of the best things you can do is pause. Take a moment to breathe, step back, and collect your thoughts before you react. This simple pause helps you regain control over your emotions and prevents you from acting out of frustration or anger. In that brief moment, remind yourself that you control your response, even if you can't control the other person's behavior. Think about what kind of reaction aligns with your values and what kind of person you want to be. Responding calmly and thoughtfully shows strength and self-mastery, qualities that Stoicism emphasizes. Pausing doesn't mean ignoring the situation, it means giving yourself time to process it wisely. By refusing to react on impulse, you can handle the disrespect with grace and wisdom, turning what could have been a conflict into an opportunity to demonstrate inner calm and self-discipline. 4. Have empathy. Epictetus wisely said, "Seek not the good in external things. Seek it in yourselves." This Stoic teaching reminds us to focus on our inner strength and understanding rather than expecting others to behave perfectly. Empathy is a powerful tool for maintaining peace and perspective. When dealing with disrespect, when someone treats you poorly, try to understand where they might be coming from. Their actions could be driven by stress, fear, insecurity, or a lack of awareness. By considering their possible struggles, you can see the situation more clearly and avoid taking their behavior as a personal attack. Empathy doesn't mean excusing bad behavior. It means choosing not to let it control your emotions. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, respond with calmness and dignity. This approach not only helps you maintain your composure, but also reflects strength and wisdom. By practicing empathy, you remind yourself that we're all human and imperfect. It allows you to rise above the moment, avoiding unnecessary conflict and focusing on what truly matters, your own growth and values. In showing understanding, you uphold your integrity and contribute to more peaceful interactions, even in difficult situations. 5. Concentrate on virtue. The Stoics believed that virtue, qualities such as wisdom, courage, and justice, was the greatest measure of a good life. As Seneca explained, virtue is nothing else than right reason. This means acting rationally and in line with your principles, even when facing challenges like disrespect. When someone disrespects you, focus on responding in a way that reflects your values. Virtue doesn't mean passively accepting poor treatment. It means handling the situation with integrity and self-respect. For example, you can calmly express your boundaries or explain why their behavior is inappropriate without resorting to anger or retaliation. By concentrating on virtue, you rise above impulsive reactions and avoid letting someone else's behavior dictate your actions. Instead, you show strength by staying true to your principles. This helps you preserve your dignity and sets a positive example for others. Every challenge, including disrespect, is an opportunity to practice being the best version of yourself. When you respond with wisdom and fairness, you not only maintain your inner peace, but also grow stronger in character. The Stoic path isn't about controlling others, it's about mastering yourself and acting in ways that align with your highest values. 6. Embrace acceptance. A key lesson of Stoicism is learning to accept what is beyond our control. Epictetus wisely said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." This teaches us to focus on what we can influence, our own thoughts and actions, rather than wasting energy on things we cannot change. When someone disrespects you, remind yourself that their behavior is outside your control. You cannot dictate how others act, but you can choose how you respond. Acceptance doesn't mean approving of disrespect. It means recognizing that it's a part of life and refusing to let it disturb your inner peace. Instead of dwelling on the disrespect, shift your focus inward. Ask yourself how you can grow from the situation. Could it teach you patience, resilience, or better self-control? By concentrating on self-improvement, you turn a negative experience into an opportunity for growth. Acceptance helps you let go of unnecessary anger and frustration. It allows you to maintain a calm mind, even in challenging moments. When you embrace this Stoic principle, you gain the freedom to live with greater peace and purpose, unshaken by the actions of others. 7. Use humor. Seneca wisely said, "You have mastered yourself when you know how to deal with what you should not take seriously." Humor is a simple yet powerful way to maintain your emotional balance when faced with disrespect. It helps you step back, lighten the situation, and avoid being consumed by anger or frustration. When someone disrespects you, consider responding with a lighthearted joke or a playful remark when appropriate. Humor can diffuse tension, disarm the other person, and show that you're not easily rattled. It demonstrates confidence and emotional control, qualities that Stoicism encourages. However, it's essential to use humor wisely. The goal isn't to mock or escalate the situation, but to shift the energy in a positive direction. A well-timed, good-natured comment can help both you and the other person see the situation in a less serious light. By choosing humor, you show that you're not defined by someone else's words or actions. Instead, you rise above the moment, keeping your composure and dignity intact. This approach not only protects your peace of mind, but also promotes a more constructive interaction, turning potential conflict into an opportunity for connection or understanding. 8. Set clear boundaries. Stoicism teaches us to act with strength and self-respect, not passivity. Being a Stoic doesn't mean tolerating disrespect. It means responding calmly and assertively while staying true to your values. When someone disrespects you, it's essential to set clear boundaries. Start by calmly expressing what behavior you find unacceptable and why. For example, you might say, "I feel disrespected when you speak to me that way. I expect our conversations to be more respectful." Use a tone that is firm but not aggressive, showing that you value mutual respect. Setting boundaries protects your dignity and helps others understand how you expect to be treated. It also demonstrates that you take yourself seriously, which can encourage others to do the same. Clear boundaries are not about controlling others, but about maintaining your own sense of self-worth. By standing firm in your values and communicating clearly, you show strength and self-respect. You also model how respectful interactions should look. Setting boundaries is not an act of hostility, but a way to ensure healthy and respectful relationships, both with others and with yourself. 9. Choose forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful Stoic practice, not for the benefit of others, but for your own peace of mind. Stoics believe that holding on to anger and resentment only harms you, not the person who wronged you. Forgiveness is about letting go of negative emotions that weigh you down, freeing yourself from their grip. Choosing to forgive doesn't mean you condone bad behavior. It simply means you refuse to let someone else's actions dictate your emotional state. By forgiving, you release the burden of anger and resentment, which can otherwise cloud your judgment and peace. Instead, focus on what you can control, your response. Forgiveness helps you move forward, nurturing inner peace and emotional resilience. It allows you to rise above the situation and grow stronger. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." By choosing forgiveness, you demonstrate strength and wisdom, showing that you're not defined by others' actions. It's an act of self-care that promotes personal growth, helping you to live a more peaceful and fulfilling life. 10. Change your perspective. A shift in perspective can be a powerful tool for handling disrespect. Stoicism teaches us to see things more objectively, recognizing that disrespect often reflects the other person's own insecurities, not your worth. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." This means that how you perceive a situation influences how it affects you. When faced with disrespect, try to view it from a broader angle. Most instances of disrespect are temporary and insignificant in the bigger picture. Often, they say more about the other person's struggles than about you. By changing your perspective, you can prevent their behavior from disturbing your peace. Instead of focusing on negativity, direct your energy toward what truly matters: your goals, values, and virtues. When you keep your attention on what you can control, you're less likely to be affected by things beyond your control. Changing your perspective helps you respond to challenges wisely and with grace. It enables you to maintain your inner peace, regardless of external circumstances. By reframing disrespect, you can approach it as an opportunity for growth rather than a threat to your well-being. By applying these 10 Stoic principles, you'll be able to handle disrespect with strength and composure. Remember, Stoicism isn't about suppressing your emotions, it's about managing them wisely. If you found this video helpful, Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights into ancient wisdom. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay stoic and keep growing. Thanks for watching.